Hey guys, day 86 of Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland, and here we are in the beautiful Tin Can Bay still. Some engine parts may actually arrive today, but it doesn't mean I can start the work, but at least we're getting somewhere. So it's a little bit miserable to be honest. We're forecast for a cooler snap today and tomorrow to Sunday. Hopefully the weather will, today being Friday, so Sunday it's supposed to brighten up a bit. So yeah, it's just really weird. It's just that real sultry grey, little bit of a southerly coming through, just with chill. It's about 14 or 15 degrees, but without much likelihood of it getting any warmer. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll find things to do in Doxie. I might, so long as the wind doesn't come up too strongly, head ashore at high tide, just go and do a couple of odds and ends, go and check the post office to see, well, I know I've got some light bulbs arrived for my navigation lights, and I'll pick those up, and maybe the rubbers as well for the engine mounts. So I'll start collecting stuff until I can put it all together. So anyway, it is, yeah, as I said. Yeah, I know when I've been here too long. I'm starting to get the schedule of what goes on here now. So it's Friday, so the sailing training or practice or school activities or whatever is on. You can see the little boats there, so that's good to see. Sailing in all conditions. It's steady wind, but yeah, just a cold one. Yeah, I was just making my breakfast, happened to look out through the companionway, and I just saw the dolphins heading past. Of course, they didn't surface again because I had my camera in my hand. So yeah, okay, feeding time's over, and then they head back to Inskip basically. So yeah, so let's dig in and see what we can do today. Well, looks like my friend's back again. Go and sit on the little solar panel. I'm not using that one. Alrighty, it's one of these silly little jobs, basically, that when I was sleeping here, every time I'd look up, I thought, yeah, I must fix that. As soon as you stand up, of course, you don't see it. So, yeah, just another little bit of this deckhead covering. Just come unglued over the years by the looks of it. So I'm going to give that a go. Of course, it's above the head, which I love, not. So, cool, broke off. Anyway, that doesn't matter. And so I'm going to use a little spatula thing here, which I've just made from, well, not made, just cut off a bit of packaging. And I probably should put my glasses on because I can't see diddly squat. There we go. So I'll just put a bit on here and then I'll just going to backwards. All right, oops, sit tight. The paper, which it'll stick to, no doubt. Not if I put it correctly. Next thing I'm going to do basically is just get some of my antibacterial wipes and just wipe some of this mildew off, because it's obviously never had a wipe in years either. Like I said, it's just one of those areas that you can't see it unless you use this bed and you're looking up. It's like, yeah, that needs doing. So anyway, it's a little thing, so I might just grab those now and give it a bit of a wipe. Jiff on it, actually. Oh, I do not like waking above my head. Today being a dull day anyway, I thought, you know what, I might just get out the generator and maybe just fully top up the batteries. And yeah, there's a trickle coming in, but the weather's not going to get any better than this today, and it's probably going to be the same tomorrow. I thought, yeah, might as well get a good top up and get all my other devices and everything charged up as well. Yeah, it just makes life a little bit more comfortable. So how do I charge the main batteries with my generator? Basically I use this battery charger interface, which you can do off AC. In a marina, for example, I would plug that into the mains power and then use these guys on the actual batteries to basically trickle feed them. It is a smart charger, so it'll tell me basically the progress, whether it's going well or whether it's full or what have you. Before I do that, however, I want to disconnect my solar panels, because obviously that is going to scream at each other, if you like, both trying to do the same thing. So yeah, I'll disconnect this first. I should actually get a proper switch, which I haven't got to yet, but which I will do. So I can disconnect the solar panel and the batteries not automatically, but more easily. So I will disconnect the panels first, because if they don't have a battery to go to, they can tend to fry things. So I'll disconnect first the solar panel, then I'll disconnect the batteries, and then we can start hooking up the other stuff and fire up the generator. I remember when I installed this several weeks back, I thought, oh, that's a trap for young players. It's interesting how they've got the battery plus and minus, and then the panel plus and minus the other way around. Generally on things you come across, I've found, is that they would both be the same way. So anyway, there you go, spotter useless. Okay, those are now disconnected. Next step I'm going to do basically is take these alligator clips and attach them to the appropriate pole of the batteries. These two batteries are in parallel, so they basically work together. So charging through one will charge the other as well. So let's get those clipped on. Okay, alligator clips on, positive to positive, negative to negative. We've got the unit here and plug ready for plugging in once I get this guy going. Righty, time to start the generator. I've got it out in the open. The breeze is going across the cockpit, so the exhaust is this end. So I can just make sure that the exhaust air is being taken away rather than building up in the cabin. Obviously very important. Carbon monoxide is not your friend. Anyway, let's have a look at this thing. So fuel is in. So we now
open the air. Okay, so as the fuel goes out, air can go in to take its place. We don't create a vacuum, and of course it then stops. Next thing we do is turn the on-off switch to on. We give the little fuel bulb here 6 little presses. No points for being able to count. Choke is on. Okay, and now we do the fun part, which is starting it up. So I'll give it a couple of pulls through just to get things flowing. Okay, and we'll give it a bow. Oh. Not too bad. Alright, so I've got the charge thing there, whatever you want to call it, and we'll plug it in just like plugging it in the wall. Okay, so they're pretty low. It has detected that they are 12 volt AGM batteries. That's the lead batteries, not lithium. So here we just let it run basically and get it to charge up. The tide's high, time to go shopping. Okay, just for a change. Got the water, trash is gone. Let's go shopping. Okay, first off, let's go and see if there's any goodies. Okay, cool. These will be my navigation light bulbs. So we'll put those away and head to the grocery shop. Still a sultry old day as we leave our little beach and head back to the boat. This cloud cover just has been like a dome all day. So I guess it's kept the warmth in a little bit. The breeze has backed off a little bit, so it's not too bad at this point. That'd be right, wouldn't it? Sun's about to go down. It's the first time we see it all day. Oh well, not at all. That clear sky that's been sort of hanging down the south is getting a little bit closer, which is obviously why the sun's now visible, but I assume that's going to mean a pretty cool night, because if it clears now, then all that heat, what little heat there was, will escape. That's okay, I don't mind. I'd rather have a cool, clear morning and a clear day to follow than all that greyness. So just looking around at the neighbours. Looks a bit different now with the sun shining on all these. Nice way to finish the day. Wow. I don't think the colours are coming through on the camera that well, to be honest. But very startling end to the day. Yeah, bits and pieces kind of day today, but yeah, felt like I got a couple of things done. A bit of a funny side note there. That package I got back to the boat. I thought, where the heck is it? And I turned my bag inside out and looked at my shopping bags, and nah. And I got a phone call probably about 20 minutes ago. Oh, your package was left at IGA, the supermarket. And it's back at the post office, so oh well, next week. So all good. I figured at least it's still in its original package. I hadn't unwrapped it, so the addressing and everything was still on there. So winner, chicken dinner, which reminds me that's what's coming up next. So anyway, thank you for following along. Been a funny kind of a day. Apparently we are seeing a bit more sun tomorrow, but we're getting a top of 19 degrees, which is a bit cold for up here. But yes, that certainly was forecast. There's a little polar bubble that's sort of inland in Queensland, and it's sort of affecting us here at the moment as well. So anyway, I am going to have some dinner, watch a movie or something, have a glass of red, and kick back. So while I'm doing that, enjoy, and yeah, by all means, subscribe, of course, share, and yeah, comments. It's great to see your comments on there. So yeah, I really appreciate those. This is Dawn Raider.